I guess you know why you're here.
If it's about the posters, I think it is so awful. It's a travesty.
A travesty. That's interesting because I think that you did it.
Are you accusing me? You're not serious. Mr. M, we have worked on SGA together for 3 solid years. I mean, I'm shocked. Mr. McAllister, I am running on my qualifications. I would never need to resort to, vandalism, Plus, my own best banner was torn down. Did I do that too?
Were you not working the watchdog office over the weekend?
I was. So, Mr. Peckard let me in. I have many responsibilities, and I often come in on the weekends, and I have permission to do so. But I left very early, around 6:30.
6:30? How do you know what time the posters were torn down?
I don't. I just know that they were there when I left. I'm giving you very helpful information, and instead of being in here interrogating me, we should be out there trying to figure out who did this.
Okay, Tracy. So who do you think did it? Whom should we interrogate?
I don't know. Could be anyone. There's a lot of subversive elements around Millard, like Rick Tyson. What about Doug Schnenick? Oh, what about Tammy Meitzner? She's all about anti-this, anti-that.
You're a very intelligent girl, Tracy. You have many admirable qualities, but someday, maybe you'll learn that being smart and always being on top and doing whatever you need to do to get ahead, and yes, stepping on people to get there, there's a lot more to life than that. And in the end, you're only cheating yourself.
Why are you lecturing me?
This isn't the time or the place to get into it, but there is, for just one example, a certain former colleague of mine who made a very big mistake, a life mistake. I think the lesson there is that old and young, we all make mistakes, and we have to learn that our actions, all of them, can carry serious consequences. You're very young, Tracy, underage, in fact, but maybe one day you'll understand.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I do know that if certain older, wiser people hadn't gotten all mushy and acted like little babies, everything would be okay.
Oh, I agree, but I also think certain young and naive people need to thank their lucky stars and be very, very grateful the whole school, then to find out about certain indiscretions which could have ruined their reputations and chances to win certain elections.
And I think certain older people like you and your colleague shouldn't be leeching after their students, especially when some of them can't even get their own wives pregnant. And you shouldn't be going around making slanderous accusations, especially when certain young, naive people's mothers are paralegal secretaries at the city's biggest law firm and have had many successful lawsuits. And if you want to continue questioning me like this, I won't continue without my attorney present.
Mia? Hi, Mia.
Hi.
I'm Amy. So this movie shoots in Paris. It is a 3-month shoot, and there's a 4-month rehearsal process. We will be building the character around you. So we want you to tell us a story.
About?
Anything you want. Whenever you're ready.
My aunt used to live in Paris. She leapt without looking and tumbled into the Seine. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. And here's to the mess that we make. She lived in her liquor and died with a flicker. I'll always remember that pain. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make. I trace it all back to then. Her and the snow and the Seine. smiling through it. She said she would do it again.